guys, welcome back. So I've got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you, and this was a week where I played with some of my new things, but I also pulled out some old faithfuls from my collection. Just things that I've loved before. I grabbed them and pulled them out and played with them again and fell back in love with them again, you know? I think that's important to remember. I think as girly girls, as makeup lovers, as YouTubers, we love playing with the new things and trying out the new stuff, but also I think a lot of us love playing with our old stuff too, probably most of us, you know, there's just those old faithful items in our collections that we just love. So I did some playing around with that stuff this week, as well as a couple of new things, so lots to share with you, so let's jump in. Okay, on my nails this week, I've got this kind of maroony color, pretty color, but I don't like this polish. This is the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear in Pep Plum. Pep Plum. So really cute name, but it's just not a good formula. Normally I really like these Sally Hansen Extreme Wear polishes, but this one for some reason it was like really sheer. So I think I did 2 coats, but I probably needed 3 with it. So it was thin. It was a thin, very see-through formula. It was transparent. And then I was noticing today, I was walking around Walmart and I was looking at my nails and I noticed it almost looked like it had sheared out, especially on this hand, which is really strange. It's as if it's worn off. I don't even know, or bleached out or something. It's weird, but I don't like it. And there's tip wear. So this is one of their new ones. I found it on like a new display at CVS. Looks really pretty in the bottle, and I think the color is pretty, but the formula of it is just not that good. So I wouldn't recommend it, but that's what I've been wearing. For blush this week, I went back to an old faithful that I love so much, and you've probably heard people talk about it a bajillion times, but it's Tarte's Exposed. It's just a gorgeous pinky nude with a little bit of mauve to it. It is a gorgeous color. I mean, this is a cult favorite. Everybody talks about it because it's amazing. It is just such a good staple color. Like if you are new to makeup or you're wanting to try the Tarte blushes and you're not sure which color to get, this one's great. It is just gonna go with anything. I'm wearing it today. I wore it, I think yesterday. It's just one of those easy blushes that you can just grab it. It's gonna go with whatever you're doing with the rest of your makeup. You can really intensify it to make it really, really pigmented on your cheeks, or you can lightly apply it and it's very natural looking. It is just gorgeous. I love the Tarte blushes. I have a whole collection video with swatches and everything, so I'll try to remember to link that down below so you can look through all the different colors. I love them all, but this is one of my very favorites, and I pulled it back out this week and fell back in love with it. It is so good. I pulled out an Old Faithful highlighter this week. This is the Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls in Translucent Pearl. That is a mouthful. But it is a really good highlighter. You know, it's a drugstore product, but it is great. I am wearing it today, and I wore it several times this week, and it's gorgeous. You can really, really build it up to get like, whoa baby highlight, or you can lightly apply it and it's a very natural glowy highlight. It's just gorgeous. They have this in, I think, like bronze pearl and maybe one other one. I don't know. But this one's translucent and I really like it. This is the one that most people talk about just because I think it's mostly, it's closer to a traditional highlight, where the bronze is going to be more bronzy and a little bit more of the brown side of a highlighter, whereas this one's more traditional. So I love this, and you get a ton of product. I mean, this thing's huge and I love it. For eyeshadows this week, I was still playing with my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I'm not going to go into it, but I'll just briefly mention, yes, I've still been playing with this. Yes, I love it. I have a review and swatches video and 2 tutorials. I will link those down below. So I love that. But I also played with some of my single shadows as well that I really love. And the first one is Ben Nye's Honey. And I used to talk about this quite a bit towards the beginning of my channel. It's just a really great transition color. I actually use this a lot, and I totally forgot to include it in my yearly favorites from 2013, my Best in Beauty. But this is so good. It's just a really nice transition color. It kind of reminds me of MAC's Soft Brown, so something along those lines, but I think it is a great idea to have some kind of a staple transition shade like this in your collection, because that way if you get new palettes or if there's another single shadow you want to wear, you just pair it with this and you can complete your look. So it just makes it so easy that you know you've always got a transition shade. So I really love that. That is Ben Nye's Honey. I get that from a local costume shop, but you can order it online. You know, there's different places that are kind of more like costumey type places, clown makeup, stuff like that, because this is like stage makeup, but it's still really good. So anyway, you can find it online. But then also I was wearing this week my e.l.f. Baked Shadow. This is in Bark, and I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I wore it a couple of days ago, and I just love it. These are wonderful. I mean, look at that. It is so metallic and gorgeous. It's just a really, I mean, oh my goodness, that is so pretty. That just like shocked me. It was so pretty when I swatched it. It's just gorgeous. It's like a nice chocolatey taupey kind of a color is how I would describe it, but I love the metallic finish of it. So today I put it on my lids. I have another Ben Nye shadow, I think I have Honey, I have Raisin, and I think I have Apricot on. So quite a little collection. But I applied this over them all and kind of applied it dry to my lid, sort of blended it up, and then I applied it wet to my lid to really intensify the color. So I love that. And then also another one of my staples that I've had in my collection for a long time. This is a Smashbox single eyeshadow in Rapture. This is another good one that I would say, not specifically this color, but I would say a deep brown like this that's almost black, I think is a great shade to have in your collection, because I can, you know, throw this in my makeup bag and whatever palettes, if it's missing kind of that dark shade to be able to deepen up the outer corner, you've got it. Like, and I've had this forever and haven't even made a dent in it. So, you know, Smashbox Rapture specifically is a beautiful color, but I think having a staple like this, like a dark, almost black brown in your collection is a great thing to have. So I love this one. Okay, on my lips this week, I wore this and really, really loved it. This is the NYC Cityproof Twistable Intense Lip Color in Metropolitan Mauve. I think that's kind of a deceiving name because it's a bright pink. I wouldn't say that's mauve. I don't know. I mean, maybe it looks a little mauvey in the tube, but it's a pink. It's a bright pink, like a baby pink. But I really like it. They have a sweet smell, like bubblegummy, like plastic bubblegum, if you will. But it doesn't bother me. Like, the smell is not bad. So I really, really like this. What I can't get over as far as smells go, I cannot get over CoverGirl's lipsticks. I can't. I bought Honeyed, one of their new colors, because I'd seen it on other people and it looks beautiful. I love the color. It literally makes me sick at my stomach. I should have included that as my Fooey, but I forgot to bring it in here. It's so bad. Ooh, it's just like chemically and nasty. So anyway, all that to say, the smell of this doesn't bother me, but I really like the color and I wore it this week. Okay, another lip favorite this week. I wore a red lip, Tarte's Glamazon Lipstick in Wild, which I really, really love. That's a great formula. But something I've noticed with myself is that sometimes I'll get my red lip going, I go to work, and then over lunch break, you know, it comes off. And then once I get back from lunch, I'm in go mode, I've got stuff to do, I'm busy at work, so I don't want to mess with like reapplying it. So a lot of times I don't, and then my lips look really weird. You know, because you've got the leftover sort of uneven stain situation happening after a red lip. So I grabbed my baby lips, and I don't know the name of this. It's the red one. I will try to remember to list it down below. I'm trying to do that. Some of you guys requested that I list products, so I'm going to try to do that and keep up with that. I'm not promising, but I'm going to try. Because sometimes it's like, do I reply to comments or do I have that in the down bar? So I want to try to maintain both, but we'll see. Anyway, I will list the name of it for you down below. But it's perfect for when you've got, you know, a red lip going and it's just sort of the leftover whatever happening. You can just apply some of this and it's really glossy and easy, and it just goes over that weird leftoverness really well. So I like this, and I'm going to start doing that. Kind of when I don't want to mess with maintaining a red lip, I'll just stick this in my bag and apply this, and that's what I'll do. So I wore that this week and I really like it. I would say baby lips are slightly overrated. I say that in that I do really like the ones I have. When I wear them, I really like them, but I just don't grab for them very often. So I think they're a good product, but they're just not one of my favorite things to grab for. But I wore it this week and I really liked it. And I didn't have any Fooeys this week, so those were all my Friday favorites. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know what your favorites or your Fooeys were this week. I would love to hear that. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!